Okay, guys, so we are on number 2 here. So again, you always start with your vertical asymptote. Remember, you're evil inside. So x plus 2 means your vertical asymptote will be x equals -2. So I go to x equals -2 and I do a vertical asymptote up and down. If there's nothing being added on the outside, then your horizontal asymptote is just y equals 0. So I go to y equals 0 and I go left and right. From here, I'm going to go, remember, this is positive. So I'm going to go up 1, right 1, and make a point. Up 1, right 1, make a point. And you connect it as close as you can to the asymptotes without ever touching. And then I'm going to go down 1, left 1. So down 1 and left 1 to make a point and do the exact same thing over here. And again, your domain and range are completely dependent on your asymptote. So your domain would be -infinity to -2 or -2 to infinity. This is pretty much saying it's all real numbers except for -2 since that's your vertical asymptote. And the same thing with the horizontal asymptote, -infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity. Next one over here, same thing. We're going to set up by doing your evil inside for your vertical asymptote, which is x is equal to 5. So I go to x is equal to 5. I'm going to do a vertical dotted line because that's my vertical asymptote. Then my y is going to be y is equal to 2. And again, you can kind of see it more here that you guys have a new intersection. We call it like the new origin. And again, from there, I'm going to go up 1, over 1, make a point because it's positive. And I'm going to connect this. And then down 1, left 1, make a point. And I'm going to connect that. The number one thing for these problems, guys, I have to see that one point and the curve. And again, your domain is -infinity to 5 or 5 to infinity and -infinity to 2, wrong color, or 2 to infinity. And again, it completely depends on your asymptotes for those two. So use that. When we go down, I'm going just to do one more with you guys. I'll make sure to upload the answer key so you have all of them. But I do want to do this one. Again, your asymptote, your vertical asymptote is your evil inside. X is equal to 5. And your y is equal to 2. So I'm going to do x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. And again, this is very similar to the other one we just did, except it is negative. If you guys see that, it's negative. So when you start at that origin, that new origin, I should say, you're going to go up 1, left 1, make a point, and down 1, right 1, make a point. And then you curve it as close as you can to the asymptotes. And again, it's a little hard doing it on the computer, so I apologize. And you're going to do the same thing with your domain and range. So -infinity to 5 or 5 to infinity, and -infinity to 2 or 2 to infinity. And again, it doesn't, you can kind of see that it's negative here because it's going down over time, if you guys see that. But just so you guys can see that a little bit more. And then the last one I'm going to try to get through before my time runs out is writing an equation. So writing an equation, you first have to find the asymptote. So here I'm going to go down. So I have an asymptote. Went over the line there. I have an asymptote here at x equals -4. And then I have an asymptote here at y equals 2. So remember, this is your parent function. F of x equals plus or minus 1 over x minus h plus k. And it's not plus or minus, meaning you have both, you pick one. So if you guys see that this is going down over time, you know that it's going to be negative. So it's f of x equals -1 over x. Evil inside makes that +4. And that 2 is just +2 on the outside. And that is how you write an equation from the graph. So complete the rest of this on your own. I will upload the answer key. And then the following week when you're done, we'll do a Zoom conference about this as well, okay? Have a wonderful day, guys. I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.